Hey everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics. It's the Artist Knows Andrew speaking, and we've got another huge stack of CGC comics coming to the store this weekend. A lot of these are brand new, actually the majority of them are brand new. We got a few that have been in the store for a while, just never got made into a video, so I'm adding them to this video. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. We start off with a copy of Uncanny X-Men number 282. This is from 1991. It's a 9.4 copy and is the first appearance of the character Bishop. Very cool looking cover. Very nice to have this one. Next up is one that I've had before. I think I have it in a 9.4, but I got a 9.6 copy now of Incredible Hulk number 377. This is the one that introduces what we refer to as the Professor Hulk, the Intelligent Hulk, the one that was in the last Avengers movie. Very cool cover and a great issue to have. Speaking of some classic X-Men, this is issue number 151 of Uncanny X-Men from 1981. It's a 9.6 copy. You got Kitty Pryde on the cover, quitting the X-Men. Still a great looking book. Speaking of a great looking cover, we have X-Men number 24. This is actually an iconic cover with Gambit and Rogue. Really nice copy. It's a 9.6. It's a beautiful cover for anybody out there who's a Rogue or Gambit fan. Next up is the Incredible Hulk Future Imperfect, issue number 1, featuring the first appearance of the character Maestro, which is the future version of the Hulk. This is a 9.2 copy and still really nice. Features great artwork by George Perez. Next up, we got a couple of Batman issues here. This is Batman number 461 from 1991. Great looking cover. Norman Brayfogle cover. It's a 9.6 copy. Gorgeous. Next up is another Norm Brayfogle cover. This is actually a 9.8. This is issue number 455. Very nice, very pretty. And this one is issue number 431. It's got a George Pratt cover. It's a 9.6 copy, but it's still a gorgeous looking cover. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 428 from 1997. It's a 9.4 copy. Very nice Steve Skaros cover. Speaking of Amazing Spider-Man, we have some classic Amazing Spider-Mans down here. This is issue number 212. It's a 9.0 copy. This is actually the first appearance of the villain Hydro Man. So this is a good investor copy to have. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 226, featuring an awesome cover showing the Black Cat. This is actually a 9.6 copy, so it's a really nice copy. Gorgeous. Next up, another 9.6. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 246, featuring J. Jonah Jameson knocking out Spider-Man. Yeah! Next up, another 9.6. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 271. Very cool. Got the black-suited Spider-Man getting lorded over by the villain. Very cool. And speaking of the black-suited Spider-Man, this is a classic one. This is issue number 282. This is part of the Marvel 25th Anniversary edition, where they had the frame around it. But this was a really nice one. Another 9.6 as well. Alright, switching over to X-Men, we have X-Men, X-Universe. We have X-Force number 2, a 9.8 copy. This is actually the second appearance of Deadpool. So it's a nice one to have, especially if you're into first, second appearances. Next up, Silk number 1 from 2016. It's a nice cover, 9.4 copy. Very good. Speaking of a nice cover, this is the John Byrne cover for issue number 23 of Wolverine from 1990. Very nice, a 9.6 copy, 9.6 cover. Very cool. Now on to some classic ones. These are some really great early Marvel stuff. This is probably one of my favorite and maybe one that I end up keeping. This is John Carter, Warlord of Mars number 1 from 1977. It's an 8.5 copy. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have several issues from this series ungraded that I'm thinking about getting graded just to add to my own collection, but this is the one that started it, and it's gorgeous. Love it. It'll probably go into the store. If somebody wants to give me some money for it, that's fine. But otherwise, it's one of those ones that I gladly keep. Next up is Amazing Adventures number 28 from 1975, featuring War of the Worlds characters and, what is his name? Killraven. This is an 8.5 copy and looks gorgeous. Next up, from the same series, issue number 31 from 1975. This is a 9.2 copy featuring Killraven. Very cool. Then we have issue number 32 of the same series. This is an 8.5 cover. Very nice. And I believe these covers were by P. Craig Russell. So very nice. Next up is issue number 35. Also another P. Craig Russell issue. This one's actually a 9.4. Gorgeous. Now this is another series that I have several unslabbed issues of that I'm thinking about getting graded, just simply because these are such gorgeous classic covers. Next up is Amazing Adventures number 39, featuring War of the Worlds and Killraven. Very nice. Got a bunch of heroes in there as well. And last but not least for this stack is an 8.5 copy of issue number 39, which I believe this may be the last issue. It's got another P. Craig Russell cover, but it's still gorgeous. And let's take a look and see some of the ones that have been in the store for a while. Alright, let's take a look at the next stack of comics. We've got from Marvel Comics Star Wars number 45 from 1981. It's a great looking cover. It's a 9.4, so it's really good condition. Gotta love those old classic Star Wars covers. Next up is Star Wars Annual number 2 from 1982, another 9.4. In this great, featuring Han Solo. Very cool. Then we have Star Wars number 51 from 1981, another 9.4. It's a very nice one, showing Luke Skywalker in action. Next up is a more modern book. This is from 2021. This is Black Widow number 5. This is the Terry Dodson Aliens variant. Aliens don't appear in this comic, but they were on the cover, and that looks awesome. Sometimes Slabs comics are really good just for the covers. Another good one, Stray Dogs number 1, second printing, a 9.8 copy. Very nice. Good story, good art, lovely cover. We got X-Men Legacy number 13 from 2007. It's a 9.8 copy for anybody that likes Star Wars. This is very cool. We have Secret Wars 2 number 1, a 9.6 copy. Fantastic. We have Dr. Zero from Marvel Comics. This was their Shadow line from Epic. It's a 9.2 copy. It's got a Crazy Uncle Bill cover. Gorgeous cover, just for that. Here's a classic from Gold. This is actually a Whitman copy. This is Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, number 13 from 1981. They did some really great painted covers back in those days. This is 7.5. Looks gorgeous. Speaking of sci-fi excellence, it's Star Wars number 75. This is an 8.5 copy of the Marvel Comics series. Gotta love that. We've got Star Wars Yoda number 6. This is a 9.8 copy. This is one of the more modern comics, more modern Star Wars releases, but still kind of cool if you're a fan of Yoda. And everybody is. We've got Civil War 2, issue number 3 from 2016 as a 9.6 copy, and it shows the Hulk trashing Iron Man. You gotta love that. This one's actually kind of cool. This is from Dark Horse Comics. It's Next-Men number 14. It's a 9.6 copy. This is considered Hellboy's cameo appearance, because Hellboy is featured on a poster in the kid's room. So it's not actually the debut of the character himself, but it's the first time he's seen in comics. So it's kind of cool. It's not significant to it's like Hulk 180. You know, it's his cameo, but not his first appearance. Still, it's kind of cool. Then we have another Star Wars. This is issue number 56. You got Lando and Lobot, a 9.4 copy. Next up, we have Star Wars number 64 from 1982, another 9.4 comic. Gotta love these Star Wars. Here's a more, not modern one, but definitely modern. 1994 Star Wars Droids number 5. It's a 9.6 copy. Got a gorgeous cover, if anybody likes the old Dark Horse series. Next up is Droids number 4, also from Dark Horse, same series, 9.6 copy. Now here's a real throwback. This is DC Comics Sugar and Spike number 33 from 1961. It's a 3.5 copy, but still, it's really cute. You know, gotta love those old comics. Next up, we have Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis number 1. It's a 9.6 copy for anybody who's a big fan of Spider-Man 2099. Let's see, we also have, this is the only book I have in my set that is not CGC. This is actually CBCS. It's Jane Foster's Valkyrie number 2. It's a 9.8 copy, still a gorgeous looking book, and that of course is Bullseye riding on a Pegasus behind her. Hey. We have Iron Man number 162. This is a 9.4 copy from 1982. Gorgeous comic. Another Buck Rogers from the 25th century. This is issue number 4, back when it was Gold Key, and it's a 9.4 painted cover. Gotta love it. We have Star Wars number 12 from Marvel. It's an 8.5, still looks gorgeous. You got R2-D2, C-3PO, and Luke on the cover. And last but not least for this set, we have Star Wars Droids number 6. And these had gorgeous covers back in the day, but this is a 9.6, so it's a great looking copy. Alright, more coming. Thanks a lot for checking out the video. Hey everybody, and thanks a lot for checking out the video. If you like the content, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either way, and we'll catch you all next time.